guys? Good morning. We're doing a little drive to the shop vid this morning. Decided to wait till I was almost there to start it because adding 15 minutes on to an already long video is no good. It's Thursday morning. It's about 25 degrees outside. It was 60 yesterday. And woke up this morning with migraine. I don't like that kind. Every time the pressure drops around here, I usually get a pretty bad headache. I can usually tell when we got weather coming. Low pressure doesn't work so well for me. So we're heading in to finish up the hearse this morning. Just gotta hopefully denib some dust that's in it and give it a quick fluff and buff, and it'll be ready to go. I'm gonna have to wash it too, but that's fairly immaterial. So I'm gonna do that. I'll show you guys tools that I use for that. I have a special DA that has a 3-inch and a 2-inch pad on it, and I have little discs for it, and it's specifically made for denibbing dirt and dust out of paint so that you don't sand the whole panel. You do just little areas, and you can use a little piece of sandpaper and it does the same thing, but quick work of it. It's a Hutchins DA. It's actually pretty nice. It's got a quick change pad on it, and it's probably about a $200 tool. But I got that and my little 3-inch pneumatic buffer in a kit that was a promotion from Norton as a headlight polishing kit, and it was given to a body shop supply place that I used to buy from. A buddy of mine worked there, and they couldn't sell it because of the price, and I think I gave $75 for the whole kit. It might have been a promotional thing that Norton gave them to try and promote their product, and they couldn't sell it. So I was in the right place at the right time, and picked both these up for $75, brand spanking new, never been used. So I really love that 3-inch pneumatic buffer. It saved me on a lot of the little jobs, and that Hutchins DA with the little 2-inch and 3-inch pad and the Norton Black Ice finishing discs really make quick work of that denibbing process. I could cut off the whole thing, and I may still do that. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how good or bad it looks this morning. And I got a couple little runs that I put in it that I want to take out just because I did it. Of course, there's a couple other runs that are down at the bottom that you don't ever see, and that kind of stuff sucks, but it is what it is. We've got some serious wind here. I don't know if everybody else is experiencing the same thing, but we had 50-mile-an-hour winds last night, and I got home about 9:30 or so last night, and took my dog outside, and I'm standing outside. The dog put her nose to the air, and I could tell she was sniffing something. She detected the scent of some other animal in the area, and of course, our senses aren't that keen, so I didn't think much of it. And I stood out there for a minute to make sure she was done with whatever she was going to do, and she started looking off in the distance, and I saw a white shadow. And I thought, oh man, there's a possum outside. Well, I watched the way it was hopping toward me and decided it wasn't a possum, it was a skunk, so we ran like hell and got inside. Last thing I need is to get sprayed by a skunk. Last thing anybody needs is to get sprayed by a skunk. I don't know. women's feminine products to scrub my dog with. So we ran like hell to get away from that situation. Plus, I don't want to be having to get in my truck reeking like skunk, because it's bad enough that you smell like skunk, but to get that smell stuck in a vehicle, that's just not something I want to deal with. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video last night. I got a lot of comments on it, and I got a comment about my roll-around work light, like the one that Tommy Shoe uses, and that's where I got my idea from. To build that and put the 4-foot fluorescent fixtures on it. And I'm going to give you guys a tour of how that's made, because I'm getting a lot of comments on it. People really like it. And basically all that is some 3/4 inch black pipe that I cut into different pieces and fabricated up that stand. So I'll show you guys how that thing's constructed. For those of you who like that and would like to build one, or I'm sure you can definitely build a better mousetrap than I did. There's definitely room for improvement on that sucker. We got a little spit of snow early this morning. Nothing too serious. Different areas got more than others. I got up at about 5 this morning and we didn't have anything, so it looks like we could have done a salt run this morning, but we didn't. It just came too late. Looks like we got about just a little candy coating on the ground. So we'll take care of that here this afternoon. I got to get the hearse out of the garage so that I can get to my salt pile, or my pallet of salt. I'm staring at a salt pile here in my neighbor's place, thinking that's what I'm talking about. So we'll head inside and get the heat fired up, and we'll get going on this one. So I'll turn you back on when I got a little bit more